Hello everyone, can everyone hear me? Sorry for my cracking voice. So we're gonna start also this live stream with a daily update for New York session. So I suggest you to watch this video with 1.5x speed for better viewing experience. This is a daily update for MoneySquared YouTube channel. Like if you find this video helpful, like and comment below your thoughts, and if you want videos more like this, please subscribe. So let's go ahead with GJ because we had in a lot of news. Monthly candle now starting to flip bearish after the big news that we had today on GJ in the morning with GDP numbers higher than expected, which is good for currency. No, in this case it was bad for GJ is change in total value of all goods and service produced, so it has a negative impact on GJ, and now this weekly candle start to flipped actually and then reflipped again bullish, so it shows a bit of weakness. So I expect we need to check how this weekly candle to close, but in my opinion we should close bearish after this huge bearish week last week. It would make sense. Today the daily candle broke the two previous day bullish candles and engulfed them at one point. We need also to check, but at the moment we are inside. We are inside this range. Let's go ahead on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame today in the morning after the news, there was a clean sell here. 4-hour closed bearish, broke the low, just shoot down with the news almost 200 pips or more. Let me check. Yeah, 150 pips. And in the 2-hour candle, then we corrected the whole move in New York not in New York, in London. After London Open closed like this, and the next candle just corrected the whole move, filling this imbalance. Now we have room to continue lower. We formed the resistance right over here on the 1-hour time frame. Let me just remove this text because this text is a bit old. Let's remove this line also because now it's invalid. And if we break this low, I believe we can continue to this support level here. If we break this low, we can continue to here, and then if we have some sort of momentum, we can continue to retest the lows again, fill this week, and then possibly close bearish for the week, and then next week we can look for sells. If we close like this, if we have momentum, if we close a bullish candle above this level here, we can retest again and fill this week again to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for GJ. Let's go ahead in 30 minutes to have maybe a cleaner. Yeah, I'm looking for closure below here and then for sells, or closure above here and then look for buys. I'm not very sure about buys, but yeah, I would not prefer taking buys. I would prefer this 30-minute candle closure like this, and then 1 hour with close bearish, and then with the New York open, New York session open, I think we can come up in this region right over here. On gold, let's go ahead on gold from monthly time frame. Monthly is still bearish on gold, quite a lot of bearish. We discussed this the whole week that this monthly after these 3 months needs a bit of correction, and that's what we're getting. Weekly candle is now bearish after this nice retracement, and I broke the low, so I believe we will close, if not I believe, if this weekly candle closure below 1861.6 below this level, next week we will look for sells still here. So overall I'm looking for sells. Daily candle found some sort of support, break the daily lows, came back inside this range, and I believe once we flip one more time we will continue. It made a perfect retracement, so it makes sense to continue to the downside. However, 4-hour has found some sort of support. So in the 4-hour, we had a deviation here, and then we close back inside the range, we move up. So 4-hour indicates a support, but yeah, this is whenever we break a support or a previous resistance, usually the first time we don't continue. So we broke the first time, and now if we tend to come back again below this support and below this previous resistance, I think now we should be good to continue to the downside. Let's go ahead in 2-hour. 2-hour showed bearish after the retracement, closed bearish, and now we have a weak bullish candle here. So let's see what the New York session in 7 minutes brings. Let's go in 1 hour and check how the 1-hour candle closes. Like normally, if we break above here, we should be good to retest this high after this perfect deviation. This is like move, huge momentum to the upside. As soon as we break this candle, we should be good to go up. This is also the U-turn setup 1 hour, which I'm testing at the moment. And if we close above here, we can look for risky buys, but if we close below here, I think we should be good to continue to the downside. Let's go quickly. Let me just clean this. Let's go quickly in the 30-minute time frame. In 30-minute time frame, we have this perfect range right over here. Next support is here, and if we break this support again, I think we should be good to go down. But here, if we close like this, it would be in my like top of the range, 15 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit 1, and then we can have a 45 pip overall, 95 pip run up. So this can be a nice sell. This is like impulsive sell because we are inside the range. We never know how the New York session will react. Today I don't think we have, yeah, we have later news, but before that we don't have. Sorry about that. Oh, I have problem in my throat. So if we tend to break below here, we can look for sells and then for the continuation of sells, because overall we're closing below this support. So gold today looks better for me in terms of opportunities. We have opportunities for buys here till here, or for sells below here till here, and then below here till here. So we have nice two areas to take trades on gold. Let's see again this 1 hour. Yeah, this 1 hour, if this 1 hour kind of closes like this bearish and then next 1 hour just made a nice retracement, we can, I believe we can continuing up without breaking these highs. It would be a nice trade. The risk, obviously you will always have the risk of, but for 18 pip, 1 to 1 inside the range, 1 to 2 outside the first setup, and 1 to 5 till the bottom of the, I believe, because every time we're taking sells below this support or below this support, prices tend to retrace and hit the stop loss. But if we take here with above here, these stop loss will be taken out only if we have a full invalidation of the setup and the price moves up. So let's see in 3 minutes what price is doing. GJ is already moving down, and I like this because also for GJ I'm looking for sells. as I discussed before. And GJ, if we close 1 hour like this, next 1 hour just can create a wick, flip, and then continue to the support and overall this support here. So I'm bearish on both pairs, and yeah, that's about it for the daily update. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'm also streaming at the moment, so go ahead and check the streams on 10th of February to check what I did in these setups. Thank you. So let's update quickly. Upload video. We're gonna upload this. You're gonna see me upload my daily update, which I suggest I discuss this over and over. So I suggest you guys also do the same if you want to have a long-term trading journey or whatever. This will always help you in trading to do this analysis daily and then go back at the end of the day, check them what happened, what didn't happen. You can just create a template and put everything just for the sake of being more professional at it. But as you can see, it takes 2-3 minutes maximum for everything after the actually 2 minutes after the video recording. So you just see publish, and yeah, that's it. Now we're in the streams. We're already 11 minutes. Stream is healthy, so we go ahead and check what is this. We're gonna play a music on the other tab here just to keep ourselves more into so yeah. We need to wait 20 more seconds. Okay, this is perfect. So 1 hour candle close like this. Close nice bearish candle on GJ, but didn't break the low, so I expect with the break of the lows we will continue down. Obviously, after we make a wick to the upside, gold closed perfectly, so this was also a nice opportunity of being in a trade. But yeah, our candle formation in 30 minutes. Let's check the 15-minute. Last 15 minutes is bearish, so this was the perfect setup for us also to be in a trade. We broke the 30-minute lows. This was 13 pip already 1-to-1. And as you can see, we just missed this trade, but overall the setup was played out perfectly. Normally we should take the trades, but yeah, execution part is one of the hardest part on trading, and then you need time to master it. You need 1 second, scale fix 90. As you can see, for example, we are now at the bottom of the range here. Initially, we wanted to sell right over here. And then now it would have been 1 to 1.5, 13 pips for 15 pips, and that's about it. That would be our trade of the day, closing 50%. But still, this when there's no wick at the bottom, at the top, we still have chances to come up and clean, hit stop loss and made a wick and then retrace overall. So this is nice. I'm not very mad at it because initially I wanted stop loss to be a candle to form an upper wick, not stop loss, sorry. And before continuing to the downside, and we didn't get that one, so it's fine. I'm not very mad about missing this trade. This is basically GJ is moving down, breaking this level just like expected. We don't have a nice upper wick on GJ, so I'm not gonna trade also this trade. Take this trade, even though this is 7 pip, no, 40 pip is too much. I'm not gonna take a trade of 40 pip stop loss, never. But we should be good to continuing down on GJ. For example, this stop loss here on 30-minute can be okay, but without an upper wick, it's gonna be tricky. I need a bigger upper wick because usually the New York Open, the first 5 minutes makes an impulsive move and then we retrace. So let's see if that's gonna be the case also for today. But in this case, I would take 50% off, get 15 pip out of the market, stop loss at break even, risk free trade. If we move, we move. If we don't, we don't. But obviously we are now inside the range below this bigger support here. So we need to be very cautious about it. What I'm gonna do is maybe try to journal our setup, this setup, and try to see if this is the same setup like in our U-turn. Something like this in the deviation. Yeah, you can see it's the same setup here also in the deviation. So let me save this picture one more. And then bring it here. Hopefully that picture opens. It's too large. Okay. I think I also have the test here, the template, U-turn setup. We have 0 pips here. Price for support on the same level as previous. First break of support. Clean candle breaks, the next candle closes bullish. This is number 5. And this is makes a fake out. And then this is basically the 6. So after a big move in the market, 150 pips, we have this 180 pips move to the upside. Price is in a range and its completion of price makes a low setup. So price is in this range, made the low, came back, retested the low. This is the price makes a low setup, like here. Makes a low, came back from resistance, retest this low. Okay. And then we have the first break of support, which is this one. We break the support here. And then we have clean candles to the left side, just like here, you can see. We discussed that. Clean candles to the left side. And then we have breaks the next breaks and the next candle closes bullish, so it's a fake out. Breaks, and then this candles, like usually it's immediately inside, but in this case we have a low momentum, and then because there is no volume during this time, and then with the 6:30 a.m. we closed immediately back bullish, and we enter. So creating this the whole fake out or the U-turn. This is why I call this one the U-turn, because it's like a U letter. Breaks immediately back in, and we enter a buy after the break of the 5 candle, offer small stop loss, and it's in the direction of a small bullish momentum, right? So after the break of here, but now this candle is very big. In this case, this candle is inside, and then this candle, as you can see, is the same here. Perfect. We have here this candle here, we have these 2 small candles, we have these 2 small candles, and we have another candle, then we have another candle, and then on the break of this high of this candle, break of this high of this candle, we enter the buy above here. So let me just go ahead and clean this chart so I take note of this. Maybe I also put this one here. And let me just take this one. Maybe I add, because this is a bit confusing, maybe I add here 0. I add here number 1. I have here number 2. I have here number 3. I have number 4 to the left side. I have 5 here, I have 6 here, so this is perfect. Let me just go ahead and save this chart, and then we will journal this. This is gold. What time frame is this? This is 30-minute time frame. Maybe in 1 hour time frame it's even cleaner, huh? Yeah, in 1 hour time frame it's perfect, 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 perfect. As you can see, this is like, let's go ahead quickly on 30-minute and then make this video appear in visibility in 1 hour also. Let's go in the 1 hour time frame. Let's go like here, and then we have this perfect setup here in the 1 hour time frame, and then we have 30 minutes here, and then yeah. U-turn, as you can see, bomb immediately inside, back above. That's it. This is basically still testing this setup, but we need to make these type of and now we go ahead, we copy this link, we put this one here on the 1 hour. Type is bull. Previous 1 hour candle. What is this? I don't know. This is a win. Maybe this is bear. For the entry candle, probably. Previous 1 hour candle is weak bear. And yeah, that's about it. That's how you take notes, and then you will see what time frame, how you win, how you don't win, and at least this is an example of how you can exercise training your brain. And then we just go ahead, type like 100 times to remove all these drawings. And then we can go back, and as you can see, gold is retracing at this point. Made just a whole move and now it's retracing, so that's why that's why it's always tricky to enter without a no wick candle to the top and in the New York Open immediately. But I mean, also GJ, as you can see, is retracing, but that's the thing. I hope you hear me all the time, or I'm not sure when this microphone stopped, but yeah. I was talking the whole time. I did this. This setup, I explained how I take this setup, which is U-turn setup, as you can see, and this is the benefits, this is the rules. This setup has to have 1 to 2 risk to reward because it's a risky setup, but basically based on that setup, after we have this, we create a new low, we come back inside this range, we form a bit of range here, and then we break again above, and then on the either here with small stop loss here or here with stop loss here, we take 1 to 1 till here and then 1 to 2 till here. That's the trade I should have been taking before London Open. But it's okay. I'm happy that I was able to be aware of this, because this happened also here, as you can see, but here I didn't, like, I was not very aware when I was in front of the charts. It happened also over here, made a huge move to the downside, came back inside, retested that inside this range. This would have been a buy, but it's okay because I'm happy with just being able to know this, and then obviously with time I will be able to take these setups also, which is some traders call the deviation, I call the U-turn setup, and yeah, that's about it. Let's go ahead and share this video on Twitter also. Let's put an alert on GJ here, an alert on GJ here, an alert on gold here, an alert on gold here, because now inside this range I don't want to take any trade. I missed this trade to the bottom of the range. And yeah, I don't want to take it because we already cleaned that the momentum. I'm not sure if it's coming or not, so I need a candle closure to decide that. So in 11 minutes we're gonna have a candle closure, so probably I'm just gonna chill for 11 minutes. That's why, like, we don't need to just try to find setups over and over, like force setups. You have your own setups and then you just wait, and then you can do something that is not very, doesn't require a lot of focus. Maybe check some news, check some emails, or just like small energy tasks while you're waiting. Let's go ahead, or let's just make a analysis on GU, since I've been looking for 2 days this pair. Monthly closed like this. We are retracing on a monthly time frame, weekly time frame. Previous week closed strongly bearish. Now we are at the support, finding some sort of support in this week. Daily time frame has found a support, nice support yesterday. We move up and then close back below this support level, which I have marked here. And if we close back below, this is not a good sign. Let's go ahead and GJ, let's see what GJ did. GJ start flipping again, so now we should be good to move down on GJ. And this is a very nice trade of 16 pips with 25 pips stop loss. This made a nice retracement to the upside, didn't break the lows of the previous 15-minute. Let's see again, 5-minute closed bearish. So if we break these lows here, I believe we should be good to go down, because we're failing to close above this level here. And the 30-minute will close probably our candle, and then if the 30-minute closes our candle, we lost 15-minute being bearish. I think I'm gonna take a trade here, but I need this 15-minute candle, this 30-minute candle to close. And even if it moves, I'm fine. Or maybe I should take now, let's see, because then it's the last 30 minutes of the 1 hour, but that can just continue to the upside. That's gonna be a tricky one. Let's see, price is retracing now, no need to rush. No, last 15 minutes is bullish, so we can flip at any point and then close bullish. I don't want to be stuck in that trade. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle to close. I don't need to lose in a Friday. Gold has touched an alert. Let's see what gold is doing. Yeah, gold is now moving very nicely after creating a nice wick to the upside. Coming back to this support. So in this 30 minute, if we close back below this, It's gonna be a nice trade. The stream is healthy. Yes, everything is good. Up and running. 6 more minutes. Now we're flipping on gold. This is very interesting. If we close above here, showing a nice strength from bouncing of the support, and then we can go ahead to the next resistance, which is somewhere over here. Maybe in the 5 minutes we can get, yeah. Somewhere over here we can clean traffic to the upside. GG, I'm waiting for this candle to close to take a sell. Hopefully we don't move in this 1.5 minute too much. Nice. Now we have a nice jump on GJ. We have 15-minute closing bearish. We have 5-minute closing bearish. As soon as we break these lows, I think we should be good to go down, even though we are right at this support. This is gonna be tricky because we tried to fail once, we tried to break once, we failed, we tried to break twice, we failed. But taking into consideration the higher time frames, I believe we should be good to continuing up, especially after we break these lows. So after we break these lows, we're gonna have in the previous 30-minute, we have a 27 pip stop loss, and then 17 to 50 pip take profit, which is gonna be very hard to achieve since we have this huge support over here. But yeah, we're gonna wait and see when the price starts to come down, what kind of momentum does it have when it comes down. Gold is failing also to break. Gold is just inside this nasty range. But I know that whenever it's gonna break quite hard. So we should be prepared for it. But I believe GJ will move in quite up because this body closed previous any support on 30 minutes, so we should be good to continue down, especially if we stay like 10 minutes to the upside. The last 20 minutes we should be good to continuing up, and then I can use the current candle stop losses. So yeah. So I am in this trade because I forgot to mention this. I expect this trade to be executed right over here. We have a support which we broke below. We have the resistance which we broke. We never failed to close above. We closed this support, and now we are in this. I hopefully we can get this move. Not hopefully, but if we get it, it's fine. We just do this. Should we do it with our candle? Yes, this is based on our candle. Is the first trade of the day. This is trend is bear sell, I think. Let's go ahead. Yeah, trend is changed with this movement. Is bear sell, break of the low. It's on 30-minute as far as I know. Yes, it's 30 minutes. Stop loss previous 30-minute. Time of the entry is 2:30 to 3. This is this the chart? Yes, this is the chart. And now we are running into 1 pip in profit. Let's see how the 1 hour will close. Maybe we can come and tap into this region because the 1 hour, maybe not previous 30-minute. Okay, 1 hour is gonna be tricky because it needs in the next 5 minutes or 6 minutes to move down, and then as you can see we were failing to break this level a lot. This very strong level. We closed in the 1 minute. We have this clean traffic to the left side. Let's see. Because as you can see, it's always when it struggles, it's always bounces up. But if we come up to this like 355, maybe it's good to close because it's the close of the 1 hour. Or just keep it like that. Yeah, let's see. I don't like this how price is just bouncing out of the support, bouncing, failing to break. This is not something that I would prefer. If this 15-minute candle closes bullish, I think I'm gonna close the trade and wait. So yeah. I'm happy that I am in the trade, but I'm not happy to keep a trade that doesn't feel right for me. But if the 15-minute candle closes like this, then I'm gonna move the stop loss to the current 15-minute, and then that's about it. I'm gonna at least reduce the risk into 13 pip out of 23 pips. I'm gonna take off 10 pip of the risk, basically half risk going in this position because I don't like, and it should move up, because, and if we don't move up, the next 1 hour candle can just come and come up, failing to break below. Yeah, even though 1 hour is our candle also, so maybe it's just good just to keep this candle like this, but I don't like if this candle closes bullish, because we have there's a very nasty range here, this movement here. Let's see how this, I would prefer ideally to close below this level here and then be in the trade, but it is what it is. Hmm. So we closed like this candle, so I'm gonna close half of my position here, just because I don't feel good with taking the full loss. And yeah, I closed half of my position here, and I'm gonna keep the stop loss the same, so that's why I initially closed this this position, because I want to keep the stop loss here and not move the stop loss at all. So I'm happy with the half, going half risk into this trade. I lost basically 4 pips, and yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Gold is just playing around nicely, going bottom of the range, top of the range, bottom of the range, top of the range. A break out of this range will be huge for gold and for every other pair. 15-minute close bearish, so maybe I can take a sell here just to drive it down for till the bottom of the range. Let's just test it. Will this play out? But I'm not executing this, don't take this trade. Yeah, as you can see, this was a nice decision because the drawdown now cannot affect me whatsoever because I'm half risk, and it's something that it's much easier to sustain, to like basically to deal with, because I cannot find the right word to explain this. Oil moved up, that's the 18 I was. This is also an oil. Poof, poof. Move up. This is also, like, as you can see, up immediately back up, and yeah. I wanted to take some buys here. Gold is moving up. Now that was the nice breakout on gold, but because I'm trading, I'm in a trade in GJ, I don't want that, but basically, yeah, this breakout was perfect. GJ is retracing now, gold is moving up, pushing up, this is perfect. Break above here, previous candle closed bullish, stop losses 32 pip already, 20 pip into profit, nice. Let's see GJ, what GJ will do. At least to this level would have been nice to come 158. A gold top of the range, perfect breakout of this range. We discussed that whenever this price will break this range, is gonna make a huge move to the upside, and now gold is moving up. Nice, very nice. Unfortunately, I was stuck in this trade in GJ, which is not very good, but overall, the analysis on gold also was pinpoint. We discussed that in all of our mediums. And if someone has taken this trade already, should close at 35 pip. This is amazing because it's an impulsive trade. It's need to be careful. 1 hour closure also. 4 hour closure is also now. Let's see the 4 hour on GJ. 4 hour is gonna close like this on GJ, not very strong. Okay. Interesting. 2 hour as well. 2 hour is closing. I wish it can close below this. Wick. 1 hour has a nice formation. Let's wait and see. And then after this, probably I'm gonna take a break to come again after 30 minutes on charts at 3:30 before NYSE open, because the first 30-minute candle of the 4 hour, I will not really trade that. Yeah. I'm happy with this setup, because now we have a 30-minute candle, which is not very feasible. So because this candle didn't close below this week, so maybe this I will take note on the 4 hour. But I need first to either play out, either break above or close below, to understand the probability of this, to take notes of the setup of our candle setup, and then I'm gonna do whatever. I'm not gonna, basically I can either leave now, because I'm not gonna do anything on this at this time. Whatever happens, however, the 1 hour closure, I'm not gonna manage anything. I'm gonna leave stop loss hit. And yeah, didn't break previous 30 minutes high. It's resistance here with the support of the range. We break above, now we can come up, retest, and then continue lower without breaking these highs. So yeah, we broke the lows here. Still nice, it still can continuing up, but I would like this 1 hour to have a closure at least somewhere here. Ideally would be below these wicks here, and then it would have a nice probability to go down. But if we close bullish, obviously, meaning that there is some sort of support here, and price can come up at least inside this range before continuing lower. Let's see, wait and see. But I can do this, I can write my daily plan. So this 1 hour is closing bullish. Should I close the whole trade? Should I hold the whole trade? Let me go ahead and check in the 1 hour and 15 minute. Yeah, 5 minute. This is just like finding support at this point, breaking these highs. Price do we have this imbalance here? Price can probably come up and tap this level. So maybe I just take the whole half risk for everything, or I mean, yeah. I'm gonna keep in this current candle. I'm gonna put my stop loss here. If we hit the stop loss here, we can hit it. If we don't, we don't. But I will take my, or maybe I will just close another position here. Close half here. That would be nice because it doesn't make sense to. Yeah, I will close also another position here. And then I'm gonna keep the stop loss the same. Like, where is my stop loss in my broker? Is stop loss 483. This is where my stop loss is. I'm gonna keep my stop loss there, and yeah, my entry is 185. 185. This is where my entry is. So I have like 1/3 of the risk now running, so it's nothing big. It was worth it, or I'm gonna close everything. I closed everything at this point. I don't care. It's something that I don't feel comfortable in. And yeah, I will leave it like this because I need for, maybe I will just close like this here. 30-minute trading journal loss. And then we will see. Let's see what gold did. Gold still breakout. This is also a deviation inside. So if we can come up inside this range, play a bit, and then break to the upside, it's gonna be good. Or if we come up and then inside this range and then again break to the downside, then we can still take the trade, so it's fine. Okay, let me continue my stuff here. I'm gonna take a break now. Go eat some lunch. 1 hour is bullish. 4 hour is bullish. 1 hour, 30 minute. Gold the same. Yeah. So yes, guys, I see you. 30 minutes. I am back, 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 I am back. I'm gonna do a quick update with what price is happening. So overall, copy link again, and I'm gonna do this. Why? Let's explain this. Technicals were correct, however, price was approaching support level and overall the direction was wrong. I feel great because I lost market the risks perfectly and okay, so price now is pushing up. We're breaking this resistance outside this range. We had a break below, a deviation, and now we're moving back up. Let's see what gold is doing, where we will approach probably this resistance. And yeah, let's delete this. Gold is after this deviation of the gold to the upside, after this impulsive move. Now we're breaking below. I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute and 1-hour candle to close, and hopefully if we get a closure below this below this support, we can continue to the downside and overall retest this low that we made on pre-London session. So it makes sense to wait for the candle at this point, candle closure, because there's no clean direction. We broke the low of the previous 1 hour. We need a clear break below this support, because as you can see, we tapped multiple times in this support, and we need obviously to close below the support to take sells. And yeah, we're closing back again above this in 1 hour. 1 hour now makes sense to continue to the upside. If we get a wick to the downside, we can flip and then we can continue to the upside. But other than that, there's nothing for today. Stream is now running for almost 2 hours, and yeah. So we have a perfect closure on GJ. 1 hour below the support. Now we should be good to go up. If we break these highs, stop loss should be below this level, like 20 pip for 18 pips. Yeah, this is gonna be a good trade. Gold already moved down after the closure, 1 hour closure. Perfect below support, right at support actually. We moved up, we cleaned this raise that we were expecting all day. And then we're now trying to go back up in the range. So this is gonna be tricky. For gold, I need gold to break this level again. For sells, I'm not sure we're gonna get those sells on a Friday though. I'm not sure. Let me see the weekly candle again. Weekly candle is like this. Daily candle is like this. Daily is so bearish. I'm gonna take buys. 4 hours. Broke the previous 4 hour highs. 2 hours. Broke the 2 hours. It's very tricky on gold. GJ. Retested this resistance again and we're bouncing back up. If I take buys here, we have resistance very close, but we have a range to fill. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see, my friend. Normally we're discussing about this setup, something like this. So let's just keep it right over here, but not, I didn't execute on this one, obviously. And as you can see, we're moving up without executing. 7 pip, 8 pip. Anyways, now it's 4 o'clock, so I don't usually trade after 4 o'clock. I wanted to be in this trade, but obviously price moved. I didn't feel confident on being in this trade. Now this trade should play out very nicely, and yeah. that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching today. Like and subscribe, support the channel, and yeah, I see you guys tomorrow.